In this video, I'm going to show you the best loadouts you should be using in Warzone before Season 2 drops. What's good guys, I'm Greg with Maverick Gaming and we have about 1 week left of Season 1, and if you are trying to get some more wins or set a new kill record, these are the loadouts you should be using. As you can tell, we'll be watching some clips of top players using these exact loadouts so you can see it firsthand that it's not me just saying this, but this is actually what the top players are using. The links to their Twitch and YouTube channels are all down below. Go check them out, give them a follow. It will definitely help you improve as a player watching these guys play. As we go throughout this video, I'll be building loadouts with you step by step through each attachment. So for those that are watching this video with the game also being open, you can follow along and build each class setup and loadout with me. We'll also be talking about the different play styles that these loadouts work well with, what loadouts work good for solos all the way up to quads, and which loadouts are great for the beginner or advanced players. So let's dive into our loadout number 1. We're starting off with the Amax. To build the Amax, you're going to want to go with the monolithic suppressor, the barrel, the XRK Zodiac, the optic. We're actually going to use the VLK 3.0, and if you have leveled it up, those that have been playing for a while, you can customize your reticle to the T-pose that is very popular. I like the default as well though, so whatever works best for you. The underbarrel, you're going to go with the Commando foregrip, and the ammunition, the 45 round mag. Now the Amax shreds, but it is a little bit tougher to control the recoil. So for your advanced players, it'll be easy to use. Those that are just beginners, it might just take some time to get used to it, but once you can control that, you will be able to shred some players. Pair with the Amax, you got to go with the Mac-10. Very popular. So you're going to get the agency suppressor, the 5.9 task force barrel. The underbarrel is going to be the field agent, and your ammunition is going to be the 53 round drum mag. So those 4 attachments are going to be the best that you can use. With the last one, we're going to go through a few different variations, but one of the most popular ones is with the combat stock or the Raider stock. If you want more sprint to fire time, use the Raider stock. You want to be able to move quicker while you're shooting, go with the combat stock. Mac is a very low recoil weapon, so if you're a beginner, this is a great weapon for you. Now this loadout works well if you are a run and gun player trying to go for a lot of kills. Anywhere between solos and quads, this will work great in any of those modes. Our second loadout, we're gonna get into an FFAR and a Kar98. And this loadout I've seen work really well with solos all the way up to quads also. This will also be a great beginner loadout because the FFAR has little to no recoil if you have the right attachments, which we'll go through, and the Kar98 is a great marksman rifle. Jumping into the FFAR, your muzzle, you're gonna want the agency suppressor. The barrel, for the least amount of recoil, you're gonna go with the Ranger, and we'll talk about a more close range FFAR build later on in this video, but this is a good FFAR build for basically all assault rifle engagements that you're gonna be in. Your underbarrel, you'll go with the bruiser grip, or you go with the field agent grip. With this loadout, we'll just have the bruiser grip. I see this more often. Your ammunition, you'll go with the Salvo 50 round fast mag, and your stock will be the Raider stock. With your Kar98, the monolithic suppressor, the Singar 27.6 inches. And if you want the fastest ADS speed, you're gonna go with the TAC laser, your sniper scope, and the F-Tac Sport Comb stock. So this will give you the quickest ADS or aim down sight speed, but if you want to use that variable zoom scope, you're obviously more than welcome to. The Kar isn't the best with long range snipes. It's better to those close to medium range snipes. We'll cover the best sniper to use if you're looking for long range snipes. Also with the Kar, I have seen people use the focus or presence of mind perk if you don't really care about that ADS speed. The focus will come in handy if you're a run and gun player trying to go for high kills, because you're probably gonna get shot at while you're trying to snipe people, so I would recommend the focus. If you're playing more strategic and you're trying to nail your snipe, then you can use the presence of mind. All right, getting into our next loadout that you probably already know about. It's the Mac-10 and the DMR. This is a good beginner or advanced loadout, and we'll go through a different variation with this Mac-10. But the first 4 attachments, the muzzle being the agency suppressor, the barrel, the 5.9 task force, the underbarrel, the field agent, and the 53 round drum mag. Again, those are your first 4 that you're always going to use. The stock, if you want more movement speed, you'd go with that no stock. That will also increase your sprint to fire time. That is very popular if you're running around the map trying to get as many kills as possible. And the DMR loadout, agency suppressor, the 16.3 titanium, the underbarrel, the field agent, the ammunition, 30 round, and with the optic, you're gonna go with the axle arms 3 times. And if you have it leveled up, you can switch the reticle. A lot of people still use the default, but the precision reticle is also very popular. If you're finding value out of this video, you can hit that like button, that would mean a lot. let's get into our next loadout. Going into our first loadout variation with the Amax, instead of using that VLK 3.0, we're gonna use the Corp Combat Hollow Sight. And if you have it leveled up, you can switch the reticle to this blue dot. That is very popular. And the reason you would switch this is because now you're gonna be using a sniper with the Amax, and so you want something that you feel comfortable with in the medium to close range fights. And that's why you want a lower magnification optic. Now, if you're going for that long range snipes, you gotta use that HDR with the monolithic suppressor, the 26.9 HDR barrel, the variable zoom scope, the F-Tac Stalker Scout stock, and the TAC laser. This will give you the best chance to have a hit scan sniper rifle to hit those long range snipes, as well as quick ADS speed. Now another weapon you can pair with the HDR is our second loadout variation. We'll have the FFAR. Same build, except for we're gonna use the Field Agent. This is also a very popular grip, so you can choose between the Field Agent grip or the Bruiser grip. But again, everything else is the same. This will handle all the other engagements you're taking outside of your sniper rifle. So getting into two kind of unique loadouts, we have the DMR, the same loadout, but now we have the FFAR set up for a more close range. So the only thing that is changing is we're switching that barrel to the 19.5 instead of the Ranger. And again, this is a good loadout for beginners or advanced. If you're trying to run and gun, trying to get as many kills as possible, this is another loadout you should be using. I don't think it's as popular because it uses the same ammo type with that assault rifle, but I was just watching a high-level player in a tournament use this loadout, and if they're using it in a tournament and when money's on the line, it's gotta be good. And especially if you're going for kills, you'll be able to pick up all that ammo that you're using from the dead bodies from all the people you're killing. And again, there's another variation that I saw. Instead of the DMR, we're using the Amax, but we set up this Amax for the long range. So we have that VLK 3.0, and then the FFAR is the exact same setup for all close range engagements. This is kind of like an SMG FFAR build, basically. Now that you have the best loadouts, make sure you check out these videos to know how to get more kills and wins in Warzone. We'll be breaking down more gameplay in the future, so make sure you subscribe if you want more Call of Duty and Warzone content. I'll see you in the next video. Now go get cracked in Warzone.